Hi, I'm Kate with The Productive Teacher, and today we're going to do spelling practice with a silent K. Today, we do not say the K when it comes before an N. In the past, people used to say the K, and that's why the words are spelled this way. All right, I'm going to show you a picture, tell you a word. You are going to count the sounds in the word, and then we are going to spell each sound. Let's get started. This is a knife. Knife. How many sounds do you count in the word knife? There are 3 sounds in the word knife. What is the first sound you hear in the word knife? It's the N sound. Now, we're practicing a silent K before the letter N, so we know that knife is going to have KN making the N sound. What's the second sound you hear in the word knife? I. Good. In this case, the I sound is being spelled by a VCE syllable. So we have the letter I in the middle box, and then we have a silent E in the last box. We have to figure out which consonant is making the F sound. F. What letter makes the F sound? It's an F. Good. We put the F before the E. So the F is the consonant between the I and the E. This is how you spell knife. Our next picture is a night. Night. How many sounds do you hear in the word night? There are 3 sounds in night. What is the first sound you hear? N. Great. Usually the letter N makes the N sound, but today we are practicing that silent K, so we know it's going to be KN. N. What's the second sound you hear in night? I, just like knife, but this time it is a vowel team making the long I sound. It's IGH. IGH is making the long I sound in night. And what is the last sound you hear? Night. What letter makes the T sound? It is the letter T. Our next word is new. You can see she is having an idea. She knew. How many sounds do you hear in the word new? There are 2 sounds in the word new. Now this is an example of new having 2 meanings. And one way to show 2 different meanings is to have 2 different spellings. So new, the opposite of old, is spelled differently from new, like I knew the answer. What's the first sound you hear in new? It's the N sound. And remember, we have a silent K today, so KN makes the N sound in new. What's the second sound you hear in new? Ooh, that's right. And there's lots of different ways to spell the ooh sound. In this case, it is EW. So here is new. Next word. This is a knob, like a door knob, but we are only going to spell knob. How many sounds do you hear in the word knob? There are 3 sounds. What's the first sound you hear in knob? N. Good. And today we're working on spelling the N sound with the silent K, so we write KN. What's the second sound you hear in knob? Aw. That's the short O sound. We spell it with an O. What's the last sound you hear in knob? B. What letter makes the B sound? That's right, the letter B. Knob. Our next word is knee. Knee. How many sounds do you hear in the word knee? There are 2 sounds in the word knee. What's the first sound you hear in the word knee? N. Good. We've got our silent K. N. And what's the second sound you hear in the word knee? E. This time it's a vowel team making that long E sound, and it is E-E. Great job. That's how you spell knee. Our next word is knit. Knit. How many sounds do you hear in the word knit? That's right, there are 3 sounds. What's the first sound you hear in the word knit? N, silent K, N. What's the second sound you hear in the word knit? N, I. It's a short I. We spell it with the letter I. And what's the last sound you hear in the word knit? What letter makes the T sound? That's right, the letter T. This is how you spell knit. Our last word today is knock. Knock. How many sounds can you count in the word knock? There are 3 sounds in the word knock. What's the first sound you hear? N. How are we spelling N today? That's right, K-N. What's the second sound you hear in the word knock? N, ah. Ah is a short O. We spell it with the letter O. Knock. K. The K sound after a short vowel is spelled with 2 letters. Do you know what those 2 letters are? That's right, it's C-K. C-K make the K sound after a short vowel. Nice job spelling today. I will see you next time.